Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you are doing extremely good. Very first, guys, very sorry for not uploading any videos from last 2 months. There were some reasons actually. So let's not waste time and get started with the session. So from today, I'm going to start with the level 2, and this is the very first session of level 2. Today, we are going to learn about classes and objects in Python. Basically, we can say Python is a object oriented programming language, or we can say like everything is in Python is a object. How, for example, if I want to print a single student data, or let's say name of the student, marks of the student, or any information related to student, what I will be doing, I'll be creating or defining a function, and inside that function I'll put all the information like name, marks, and roll number of the student, and then I'll call the function, right? But when there is a lot of students, a number of students which you cannot write manually, right, which can make your code less organized, or they can be a long code also. For that, what you can do is you can actually treat them as a single entity, right? But then how? By creating objects. But then how to create an object, right? How to make your code lesser? So classes and objects will help in this. Very first, what you have to do is you have to create a class. Basically, creating a class is creating a template for it. Inside that template, you will insert every information related whatever you want to get printed. And what is object? Object is the instant of the class, right? Right. Basically, you can say a nickname you are giving to your class. You can later call it, right? What it do? What class will do? Class will help that will not repeat your code, right? Which will help not to repeat your code, right? Do not repeat. Let's see. Very first, I'm going to open PyCharm. Yeah. I hope guys you are aware what is PyCharm. I'm going to click right click. I'm going to create a Python file. So class. What is class? Basically, class is a keyword. So you cannot give a file name which is something inbuilt, right? So I will use underscore. Let's say I'm going to print the data of the student. For my understanding, I'm saying class student underscore student, enter. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is let me give you a quick class. Okay. What is class? A class is a keyword. What name I'm going to give my class is student, then colon, right? And inside the class, what I'm going to do is I'm going to print the name of the student, let's say Steve. Okay. And marks of the student is how much? 95, right? So my class name is student. Now I'm going to create a instance of a class, right? So you can give any name. I will say S. S is equals to student parentheses. Basically, it means S is your object, right? It represents your class. Now, what you can do, you can simply say print S dot name, right? What it will get printed, it will print Steve. Yes. So let's get implemented this in our code. So what I'll do is class student, right? What is the name of my class? Student, right? What attribute or what methods I'm using? I'm creating a variable. Inside that variable, I'm storing a value that is Steve. And what marks does Steve have? 97. Okay, the class has been created now. Now I'm going to create an instance of a class. Let's say S is equals to student, parentheses. It means now whatever there is in student now is in S, right? Now simply I will say print S dot name. So what does S is? S is basically your class, that is student. S is just a instance of a class, right? A nickname I have given to my class. And what is inside name? Inside name I have Steve, right? So what output we expect is Control plus F5 to get the output, right? I will run it again. You can also right click and run your code. If you can see, I'm getting my output as Steve, right? Because I said print s dot name, right? I don't want to print marks, so I haven't added that print statement to the marks, right? If I want to print the marks also, so what I'll do is print s dot marks. Now it will print marks also, right? See, 97. So basically, whatever you wish to print, you can print it. Whatever you want to skip, you can skip it, right? It's totally your choice. So remember, class is something which will make your work easy, or you can do a task in lesser code, right? Okay, I hope you understand. This is a very, very simple method which we are doing. In the next session, we will be learning more detail about the class, right? Doing more examples. I hope, guys, you have understood clearly. If you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share my channel. Thank you. Bye-bye. Stay connected.